What up, guys? It's T-Bear here and welcome to the Bear Cave. I've woken up in Australia today to see a terror attack with our friends over the pond in the UK. That's right, a bucket bomb went off in a subway, injuring 30 plus people. Terror threat is now elevated to critical. There's armed military all over the streets of London. That's right, there's armed military looking after shopping centres, looking after buses and trains. That's the world we now live in. Something as simple as a bucket, something as simple as a backpack. By God, we've even seen cars and trucks being used as weapons of terror now. But isn't that just the world we asked for? When we started letting political correctness go all too far, this is what happens. Every time someone mentions something, Black Lives Matter. Oh, we can't have a Muslim ban. How about we just say all lives matter? Doesn't that make more sense? Why is someone then being defined by the colour of their skin in every movement? But let me digress from that to something that most Australians are now talking about. See, over the last few days, if you were lucky, maybe over the next week if you're not, you would have received an envelope. In that envelope, a survey note that simply says, gay marriage, yes or no? Yes or no? That's it. Then why is there so much talk of what's going on? See, that's quite simple. The Australian government has spent $122 million on a survey, on something that will go through the post. Now, Australia Post isn't known for their excellence in service, but even if you were to put that aside, explain to me why on election day I have to show my ID, say where I live, sign in a box, see someone else, 20 plus officials watching what I do. Yet, for something that could lead to one of the biggest constitutional changes in Australia, it's a yes-no piece of paper. $122 million yes-no piece of paper. But why does it matter? Well, why do I actually have a say? See, marriage itself is an archaic system. Long gone are the days of people falling in love in high school. They get married, they have children, they stay together forever. Maybe your grandparents. If you were lucky, your parents, your generation, my generation, the next generation, probably not so much. So, why, if I don't like marriage, why do I get to say if those men do? Or those women do? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But, of course, we get to the religious argument. Oh, you see, it was always Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Well, that's fine, but in 2016 in Australia, 79% of marriages were undertaken by civil celebrants. 79%. I'll do the math. That's 21% that was left to your local minister, your local priest, your local imam, whatever you'd like to call it. 79%. So, that's the religious argument out. What else do we have? Safe schools? We're not voting on that. Can girls wear boys' uniforms? We're not voting on that. Oh, I know. It must be one of those tags, the LGBTQABCD, whatever. Yeah, we're not voting on that either. This is simply saying, can two men or two women that love each other get married? Are you seeing a problem here? You should be. It's nobody's business but the two people. Do I want to get married? No. Should I stop Bob and Joe from getting married? Hell no. See, I think Joe Rogan, who is an American comedian and colour commentator with the UFC, he weighs this up the best. It's quite simply, there's two reasons to be against gay people. One, you're an idiot. Two, you're secretly afraid that you love the dick. Makes sense, doesn't it? Remember, guys, this is a survey. I can order a pizza off an app. I can watch TV and see within 15 seconds who's going to win the latest reality show. Yet, the Australian postal system is entrusted with this one form. Don't ignore it. Don't just let it slide by. If you have an actual opinion, share it. Things are thought-provoking, especially things like this. For me, I don't think I have a right to say no. Will I vote? More than likely. But that's the issue. Most people are like, yeah, whatever. The yeah, whatever, if that goes through, will be a no. $122 million down the drain. Simple as that. Hey guys, keep an eye on social media for T-Bear, B-O-A. That's T-Bear, B-O-A. Or if you want to keep an eye out for when the podcast is dropping, that's The Bear Cave Oz. That's right, The Bear Cave A-U-S. See you next time. And always remember, real always recognizes real.